Hello, good evening to everybody. How are we all? Welcome. We've got Drew already on screen already today, which is quite strange. Normally we don't have him on screen for a few moments. So Drew, nice and early with us then. So hi Rachel Darby, how are you? So I'm just pinning the comment to the bottom of the so if anybody wants to come on for a live reading tonight, we do have quite a big list to go through. So if anybody does want to come on for a live reading, please click the link at the bottom of the list. Like I said, we still have a big list from the other night. So I'm just going to do a few shout outs and then I'm going to jump on and we'll get on with the first reading. Whilst we're getting on with the first reading, I'm going to get out there and do some sharing on some groups. So Rachel, yeah, I'm great, thank you. Today I'm not too bad, a bit better than I was last night. So we have, let's do some shout outs quickly. So we have, who commented earlier on, we have Julie Newell, Elaine Farrell, Kay Dare, June Kerry, Vicky Glanville, Yancy Turner, Rachel Darby again, how are you doing? We have Lace Legends, who is Leanne. Hopefully she's going to pop on and have a reading from you. We have Gemma Bradfield. Hi, how you doing? Roddy Woodman. Hello, mate. Carol Pattenden and Tony Sherry. Sam Howe. Hello. How are you? So first of all on the list, my friend, we have Julie Newell. So I'm hoping Julie is in the chat. Hello, Julie Newell. Yes. Hi, guys. There we go. So Julie's patiently waited since the other night for a reading. So whilst you're giving Julie her reading, my friend, I'm going to do some sharing, all right?
Okay, my brother. Okay.
Very quickly. Okay. Hi, Mary. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Emma. And hang on a minute. We got clicked on Gemma's comment now. There we go. Hi, Lauren. There we go, my friend. All yours. I'm just going to do some sharing whilst you're doing your
reading. Hi, Julie. I'm hoping you're okay, Julie, because you got a lovely spirit coming out of you. You're very, very hyper, very intelligent lady. I'm picking up a lot of sensitive on you. Highly more. I'm actually apologizing because I feel really relaxed when I'm talking with you. So that means, again, she's a relaxing lady. Her mission actually is to find out what was the message about. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. That's a bloody cup of tea I had. She really wanted to find out. She had a dream, and she had that message. And I feel like it was, at least about 2 days in when she had that dream. And I also feel like it was something weird happening around our house. And that's why I wanted to tell her. It felt like a mid-elderly woman who's walking around the house just to guardian her spirit life, and it's use the protection on the house, because I feel like there's if it makes sense to you, darling, I feel like it's a lot of witch family going on in your past life, and that's why I picked up on you straight away. I feel like it's I'm not calling you a witch. I'm basically calling you. Your family had something to do with magic and witch lining back in the days, and you're following that lining. She likes to use her herbs definitely on food, and I feel like she likes to grow a garden, and I'm picking up a lot of sense of her garden around her. I think she is that big garden lady. I think she likes Mother Nature, and nothing. Well, I know it feels weird, but I feel like she can chat all the way through.
Julie says her house always has things happen.
Yeah, and it's basically that's the way it's working at the moment. It's spirit trying to give you that connection. They try not to be scary. They just basically being there to comfort. Because she had a long stress. Sorry about this. A lot of strength going on and a lot of stress as well, but she's just need to know why they're doing that, and I feel like this is the lining of like you know what you gotta do, and they just there to guide her as well, and with the witching trial as well. So I'm hoping that makes enough sense for you, to clarify why you messaging this group today, why you're on this live, because it's a nice thing today. I feel like a nice easy person with you today, and that's what I'm doing. A nice little short small reading there, and if she wants to, she can clarify it, all of it. Again, medical problems. She's just want to know. Yeah, see, that's when we say gift. Definite, she have got a gift.
Brilliant.
Mother Nature is one.
Thank you, Julia. If you confirm any of those other things as well, then that'd be wonderful. Just a couple more shout outs very quickly before we continue on, my friend. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Anna. Yes, you are on the list, Anna. You are. We've got one person in front of you, and that is if she is here. Hi, Carol Baldwin. Hi, Cherry Wilman. Hi, Phil. Hi, Ghost Hunters Northern. Sorry, Davey. Dave, just a bit of a shout out. So, Ghost Hunters Northern, if you see him in the chat, it's Davey. Davey is a new moderator for the page now after last night. Unfortunately, those who don't know about what happened last night, frustratingly, we had a guy from America decide he's going to come on the live, actually, physically on a video stream and expose himself. So basically, I've now got Davey sitting in the chat. He's going to be in pretty much every chat we have, and he's going to be keeping an eye on things. Drew's also a moderator on the page as well. So obviously, when he's in chat, he'll keep an eye on things as well. Leanne, Lace Legends, who you saw a little bit earlier on in the chat, she used to be a moderator on the page. Hopefully, she might end up back on there again soon. And then we have Trisha Walters, if she comes in. She is an admin on the page as well, and Trisha's also an admin on YouTube, keeping an eye on that as well. So Kelly Fisher, you saying you missed that? Thank God you did, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, so the videos were great. Apart from that, we did have to stop that, unfortunately, and we did then have to restart. So Julie Newell's popped up, said thank you so much, Drew. Everything makes sense. Excuse me a second. Sneezing. Thank you. Anne Jackson. So anybody who would like a reading tonight, please, if you would like a reading, please click the link and you want to come on screen and have a face-to-face video reading with Drew, please click the link at the bottom of the chat. If you are on iPhone or iPad, please use Safari to log in with. If you're on an Android phone or tablet, you should be able to log in using standard Chrome or any others. I do have a bit of a list already. So we have Mary sitting in the background at the moment in the studio, but we do have a couple of people before Mary. So next on the list, I'm hoping Elaine Farrell's still in the chat. Elaine Farrell, there she is. Elaine Farrell, you are up next, as promised the other night.
That's the medium. I was actually had a lovely message of this medium lady, and that's the lady who messaged me and said, I'm on. Yeah, she basically messaged me. And I've been looking so forward because she is a confident builder as well. She's absolutely brilliant, really kind. But the bigger point is her spirit guides are basically giving her a blessing, a lot of blessings. She's know what she's talking about. Again, she actually tries and bring people like me and other mediums confidence around. So basically, like what you do when you're down. She's a really interesting lady to speak to as well. She knows her family spirit guides are there. She knows fifth elements as well. She knows her chakras, and personally, she's a very good, learning person as well. She gives good advices, and to me personally, this lady has an awesome great grandfather who learned that style of mediumships. See, this is what I'm saying is You know, she's got that amazing support network with this section, and I was literally I had that email, and I said to my wife, "This lady's gonna have an awesome reading from me," and she is. She's absolutely well respected for what she does. She had a lot of people used and burned her and stabbed her in the back, and people have usually they cause a lot of problem, but this lady serves a bit of extra credit as well, because she's went through a lot. She had a few medical problems, and she's now thinking and I'm an Aaron to actually come back on this after hopefully tonight. And I personally would say her spirit guides absolutely guides her and support her all the way through. And I feel like she's got 52 spirits behind her, including her mother goddess, as we say, mother goddess in spirit world, from Wiccan to the lining of that as well. So her house is very bright. She keeps up her mind going. She's very light, and yeah, I would like to say they were really proud of her. She had a few situations stress with that situation, but they should be mended in very soon and shortly. And I feel like she needs to do a little bit more guidance of meditation. That's all, because she's been feeling a bit down at the moment. But for me to say that to her, personally, take my advice a little bit, because you've been doing it longer than me. But again, it's not about who's done it longer. It's about working with each other, and just take that little awesome advice. They saying just come and meditate a little bit more. And, you need help with I think it's more of the throat chakra, because she suffers with a lot of self-rot at the moment, I feel like.
Elaine, can I just ask, can you take what Drew's just said? Whilst we're waiting for Elaine to just pop a message on there, then if anybody would like a more in-depth reading than what we're doing tonight, please pop over to Drew's new page. It's called Clairvoyance Drew Nicholas, and you can message him on there, and you can arrange a time to have a more in-depth reading with him. It's a nice new page for him, so please go and give it a like and share anyway. Elaine has popped on, said, all very true, Drew. There we go. That's brilliant. Absolutely
lovely meeting. Don't forget, your uncle said hi in the spirit world too. I just wanted to say that.
Say again, mate. You went a bit muffled then, mate. Say that again.
I just wanted to say her uncle said hi in the spirit world.
Awesome. Okay, so thank you, Elaine, for coming on. Sarah Tilston, hi, how are you? Cheryl Stanley, Dan, can Drew pick up on people who don't want or have never had a reading? I'm sure he can. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, he's pretty good at what he does. So the best thing to do, Cheryl, if you want to come on and have a little reading from him, you're more than welcome to.
I already picked it up already. She's nervous. She's a bit afraid. Not afraid, but nervous. A little bit anxious, and she just needed some guidance. She's gifted as well, believe it or not. Very gifted, and yeah.
So Tony Cherry Humble, he is amazing. Love, listen to what he says. Katie Dryland, hello, how are you? Maria
hey, Katie.
I'm just going to add you to the list, Maria. No problem. Right, so is Anna Doolan still in the chat? Oh, you certainly did, Maria. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, Maria, I've added you to the list. So definitely. Cody Christine, I'll add you to the list as well. Maria Postlethwaite as well. Okay. I have to just bear in mind we still have a lot of people from Friday who weren't able to get their reading in the end. So I'm going to try and get through as many as possible tonight of them, if everybody still comes on. So Anna Doolan, there we go, my friend. All yours.
Anna Doolan. I feel like she's in the confusion circle box. She's confused on family issues. I really feel like she's really confused. She's up and down. I'm person like her way of like trying to hide things. She's quite funny as well. I gotta admit, she likes to joke about a bit. She's just a bit of a giggle, but she's a little bit of a quiet person as well. And I like how she's trying to work things out, but I feel like she's in a confusion box, and I feel like her family is trying to support her, but I feel like also a friend is close by you who's trying to guide you to make sure you go the right way. And I feel like your friend is one of the best people that you actually really 100% listen to. There with the others, and I think it's down to you which way direction you're going for. And I'm personally saying to you, it's your right decision to what you want to do. And if you want to come out of that circle, all you have to do is close the door, close the curtains, and just have your night, have your chilling time, just have a bath, or just relax. Because she does a lot herself. She does a lot herself. She's constantly on the go. She's a bit frustration as well, being locked in as well. But she's in a lot of the confusing section right now.
Okay. Anna, could you confirm if you could take any of that for me, please? Whilst we're waiting for Anna on that, Colette, who's just come on the chat, Colette Arnott, I believe I had you on my list on Friday and I wasn't able to get to you. So we will get you in a little bit, if that's okay. I believe it was Colette from the other night. Yancy, yeah, got you on there. So we're just waiting for Anna to come back and just to let us know if she is able to. I've just seen who's on in the studio at the moment. Mary, you'll be up next. All right, if you're listening. And then I can see my friend Leanne's daughter sitting in the studio at the moment. I might have to leave her till last, just for the sake of the fact it's just because it's her. Thank you, Mary.
Is she 18 over?
Say it again. Oh no, she's 13. She's naughty. Carol Pattenden, yes. Carol Pattenden, I've got you on the list still from Friday. Mandy Bell, I also have you on the list from Friday. And the only other person I had from Friday was Gillian Bentley. So, Anna, Trish Gill. Hi, how are you? Trish Gill. Oh, there we go. Let me just write.
Thank you.
So, Anna says, yes, absolutely spot on. Thank you, Drew. Have a good friend, that actually lived around the corner from me, and she is definitely one of the best people I trust, rely on, and go to for a chat. That's wonderful. Anna, thank you. I hope Drew's managed to be able to give you a little bit of help in any way he can. Again, please pop over and have a look at his page and give him a like and a share. Message him directly if you want. Right, so we have in the studio at the moment, we have Mary. Hello, Mary.
Hello.
All the way.
How are you?
From Holland.
Hi, Drew.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, where are we from? Where are we from? We look like a very distant.
From the Netherlands. I live in Arnhem.
Oh, okay. That's a lovely place. Lovely place.
Yes, it is. It is.
Mary and I have chatted quite a lot of times about going over there and doing some investigations over there. So
yeah, it's still on. As soon as we can fly, it's still on.
That'll be brilliant. That will.
Can I say something? I'd like to stay up by your door. How long have this house has been haunted for? Because your spirit by your door is just waving at me, and I just want to say hi to that spirit. And I feel like that's a great military 2 guy as well. And I feel like this is the lining of your house. He's actually waving right by your door.
Yes, it's correct. If you know, I live in an area where the center of the war was during Market Garden. So many people died here.
Oh, wow.
Really many people. So yes, the whole area is haunted with old soldiers, British, Australian, but also Polish and German. So it's quite active in the area.
It's loads of them, isn't it? They're absolutely just walking around you, and I don't know if people can see it, Dan. I don't know if you can see them, but they're absolutely around you, and you can see it, buddy.
I tell everybody the same thing, Drew. Right? I'm as psychic as a lemon. I can't see a thing. This is the stuff I deal with. No, not the psychic side.
It's amazing. You've done it for quite a long time, I guess, then. And have you been practicing your spiritual side then? Because obviously they are well guarding around you, and this is what they do quite a lot, especially if you know what's around you.
I don't notice them every single time. Sometimes I do notice them. I see them. I hear them. But most of the time, I say, not today. It's a quiet day for me. So I want my peace, and I can put out equipment, anything I want, but I won't get anything on it. Not by voice recorder, not on Rampot, nothing. But only if I give them permission.
That's good, actually. They know who's in charge then in that premises.
Yes,
they know
me.
who's the boss. But I'm liking your theme of you. I like your atmosphere as well. They're quite very protective of you. So you try to change your stress lane, and you change it all around all the time because you don't like get crap out of your back, basically. And I feel like you on a journey as it is right now, you're looking for a new journey after this lockdown is done. I think it's going to be a bit more than just one journey. I think it's going to be a bit of traveling going on, a bit of not being nasty, guys. Okay, don't take it too hard out there, but I think she's looking to be on a little bit of a television as well to speak about her paranormal house, I reckon, as well, because my personal saying is your spirits are absolutely brilliant behind you, and there's one cheeky guy there, which is actually he's waving right now and he's poking his tongue out. And he's being very cheeky, and I think you might know who he is. If anywhere does the name of Luke gives you to you, does anyone of you know name of Luke? Because he's quite a funny guy, and he's keep shouting out Luke.
No, I don't know Luke, but it's quite busy all the time over here. So,
okay, that's Luke, all right.
I don't know him personally.
Okay, that's okay. It's all right. He's literally, because you're such a bonded lady, and I feel like you lived there pretty a long time. I felt like you lived there pretty long time. I gotta admit, I actually do agree with this 100% as well. They all got to know you. You know who you are, and you're on the right path. You're definitely on the right path. You keep aiming big, though. Please aim big, and don't worry. A lot of bundas is coming as well. Please don't let that bundas down when you get the bundas.
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
Okay. I can't get much more. Apologize, because these spirits in your house are making it more, not difficult, but fun. They just want me to have a laugh with them. One's popping his head out around the corner now, and he's basically, one's a bit grumpy, and they're quite a bit, yeah. I like your house. Sorry, I'd rather live in that house, Dan.
I'll have to make sure, Mary. I'll have to make sure I drag Drew over there when we finally get to do something.
It's no problem. It's no problem at all. And like you said, I live here for a long time, almost 18 years. And before that, I lived around the corner, and I lived there also 10 years. Wow. So I'm used to the energy around here, and I grew up near the bridge. That's the John Frost Bridge, and I lived there for 18 years. So all the energies around the John Frost Bridge, I'm so familiar with it.
Yeah.
And I lived in another place for 3 years, and it was so quiet. I wanted to come back to Arnhem.
Yeah.
Because of the energy.
I'd imagine, Mary, that because of all the wartime activity that happened there as well, I'd imagine that. I mean, this Luke that Drew was talking about could be one of these energies that's coming in from a spirit that was in the area at the time. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I can imagine the amount of energy that's there from that wartime period, especially. You know, it's probably off the scale.
It is, and there were around 3,000 people killed in Arnhem during Market Garden and World War II,
Wow.
and the soldiers not included. So this was citizens,
Yeah.
and there were lots of executions, and I do investigate those places, and they are quite active, but just a certain period of time.
Yeah.
If I go there in August till the end of September, we have also planes flying over, so trigger objects, no problem. And we get EVPs, German, Polish, Dutch, everything. And we found the real spot where 2 men were executed.
Wow.
So spot on.
Before we move on very quickly, Tony Smith Turner, she's a medium. She's with a group in Wiltshire called Lost Souls. She's saying the gentleman at the door behind her is now laughing. So that's good.
Yeah.
And then Davey, who's now he's obviously coming up under my profile name, but Davey is the new moderator for the page. He's saying he can feel the lady's house. It's very nice. So
thank you.
Mary, do you want to give a bit of a shout out for your group page?
Yes, Isai Coast Talk. Isai is the group which we started. It's international. So we have some English people in some Belgium, Dutch, and people from Denmark. And I'm pulling some legs towards Germany.
Yeah.
And beside that, I do my own investigations with Ghost Talk. And we are also part of Things Paranormal Network.
Yeah.
And we cooperate a lot with them.
Yeah. Awesome. Mary, you're an absolute legend. Thanks very much for coming on. It's lovely to see you. And I think this is the first time we've properly spoken. We've spoken on message before,
Yeah.
but it's the first time we've spoken on video.
Messenger.
That's
Yeah.
it. So, Mary, it's lovely to see you and lovely to speak to you. And if you wouldn't mind popping over, giving Drew a like and a share on his page.
I will.
That's great. And I'll get Drew over onto your group as well. You're a star.
Yeah,
thanks, Mary.
Awesome.
See you
Keep
soon.
safe,
Right?
you both. Okay.
Right. Thank you. Be safe. Bye.
Bye.
Right then, buddy. So we have. I just want to give a couple of shout outs very quickly. Where are we? Anna Doolan. So basically, it's Anna's 36th birthday today. So happy birthday. She's been on FaceTime with her sister-in-law and she's had a few drinks. Samantha N. Sherrard. Samantha, can you message me and let me know which T-shirt it is you wanted, please? Because I haven't forgotten that I promised you a special freebie. So where are we? There we go. So Rose Cook, hi, how you doing? Elaine Farrell has said, my reading was amazing. I've never had a reading before. People always tell me I'm hard to read, but Drew was amazing. I'm blown away.
Thank you very much. That's a lot of medium.
You can't go not any better than that, can you?
Well, no, personally, before we crack on with someone else, if you're reading another medium or a psychic, it's really hard to read other mediums and psychics. But I'm drawn to the energy because that's what I've learned. I've learned how to deal with reading other mediums, especially, and they've very high demands on medium readings. Because they usually say other mediums cannot read other mediums, and actually, I will admit that I could actually do that because I found the light and nothing with all of them, and personally, they're just doing a good job, really. So they're just doing the same job as what I do. We're all just a tool.
Yeah, exactly. We all know you're a tool, but I thought I can't see it. I don't know if you can see it. I've got the Reaper top on today just for you, look. So.
Oh, you got one of the Reaper tops.
Well, it was one of the test ones, look. So
yeah, the legend.
So Katie Dryden, hi, thank you for wishing Anna happy birthday. Okay, so next on the list we have Carol Pattenden. If I can just confirm Carol's still with us, and then I will bring on young Ellie, who is sitting in the background waiting, looking really bored. I can see her face. So so Carol Pattenden, if you can just confirm you are still in the chat for us, please. Young Ellie, if anybody sees my TikToks, I do. Yesterday I did one where my friend Leanne sent me a few videos of her and the 3 kids doing the WhatsApp business. So if anybody goes on there, they'll see Ellie doing that. So Carol Pattenden is here with us. Hi, Julia Hunsinger. There we go.
Wow. Hi, Carol. Hi, Carol. Wow. She's very bright. I feel like she's done Carefield. I feel like she's loved to work more with the care nursing side. I personally feel 100% she's got a lot going on. I feel like let's get my word back in. Stick my teeth in if I did have something close for my 2 front teeth. I feel like she's and ahhing on a lot of decisions. She's a decision and ahhing. This is not picking. This is not bullying. This is me telling her she decision makes because she's a bit, she gets a bit nervous, but she needs to put it out there. She'll put it out there. She'll basically make her know when she is there. She's got to put her foot down. But I feel like she ums and ahs a lot on decisions. And I feel like, she had a message. I feel like she had a message last night. And I feel like it was a mid-age, I'm going to say 80 years old, elderly lady. And I feel like she reminds me of a little bit of Doubtfire a little bit. And I apologize, don't take that offensive, but I feel like that was your message last night. I feel like you had a dream and you just want to intel of knowing this information, what it could be. And basically, if I'm correct on this one, which I feel like 100% correct, I feel like you have to make a decision which way you want to go. And I feel like it's to do with life work as well. And no one's actually helping you on this one. Only she can make the decision. So, but personally, I will give her that much thought. I can try and help as she goes onto my page and we'll go a little bit in depth in read-ins and in depth. Yeah.
Carol, can you take any of that before Drew goes on any further? Just get some confirmation from Carol. I like the name Carol. It's my mum's name.
It is a lovely name. It is a lovely name. I've been thinking about putting my name in a bloody magazine again.
Say again?
I've been thinking about putting my name in the magazine again because G.L. Davis, an author writer, which I'm good friends with.
Yeah.
He does like Chronicle magazines. He puts my name in his magazines because we get support from him on that section.
Yeah. I know chat is fate what they want to do another thing on me soon. So
this is how we talk, guys. This is how me and Dan works.
Right, so Carol's saying she can't take what you're saying at the moment.
Okay, so because there's a bit of it could be like, okay, I gotta think about this or what's going on. But if you have a think and let your mind do a little bit of work. I know this sounds horrible, but last night you had a bit of a dream. A lady looks like, I gotta admit, she looks like a little bit Doubtfire, but don't take us offensive. It's sometimes we don't recognize our dreams, and that's why I'm picking up on this dream. I feel like I'm picking up on it because you do a lot of work at the moment, and it could be just the way I'm connecting. It could be the way how I work with the energy. It's no one to blame. It's not your fault or my fault. It's how the spirit is working with me.
Okay. Is there anything else for Carol at all?
I just wanted to be happy, a lot more happy. She's all right, but I feel like she's just needs, to be known she's happy, and I just wanted to have fun. That's all I wanted to do. is have fun, not worry about things.
Okie dokie. Cara, I hope you can take some of that at least. And please pop over to Drew's page. I've just put the ticker at the bottom of the page there, at the bottom of the screen, just to with the page name on. Please pop over and give him a shout. And fingers crossed he might be able to give you a more in-depth reading and maybe be able to get past any barriers that he's picking up or anything like that. Also, Tracy Buckland, would you like to come on screen or would you like to have one through chat? I would add you to the list. So anybody who's on the list, we are going to do our best to get through everybody tonight. So, right, we're going to jump on to Carol Patton, as I said, thank you. Nicole Pope says Drew doing what he does best, reading people. There we go. So, right, I'm going to bring on young Ellie now on screen. So, right, be good, Ellie.
Ellie,
I'm always good.
Ellie, you might have to turn your sound down on your screen on give you a bit of feedback.
Baba.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just Ellie first.
Ellie's 13.
Okay, so
14.
really,
I turned 14 in February, Jack.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
I turned 14 in February.
missed her birthday. She acts like she's 13.
we really should not be reading personally, but I'm saying to you on this live, okay?
We'll let her do the. She's not family.
Oh, jeez.
We'll let her have a reading because she's like family.
Okay. All right. Most important, ignore everyone else. You do stand a ground, but I feel like you know what I mean. You do like to try and make people giggle, and I really wanted to stick in it. Is it you're aiming to work with children?
Yeah.
Keep going that way. You'll do good.
Yeah.
Okay? Simple as
Okay.
don't do alcohol. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright. That's all I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you.
Okay.
All right. Is that all right, Ellie?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, cool. Go and give your mum a hug for me, and I'll see you soon. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Bob.
Bye, Dan.
Bye, Connor. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Good. I'll see you guys soon. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Be safe. Be good.
Okay.
That's nice to see because I haven't seen them in a couple of months, and with everything going on, I was planning on going down and seeing them for Easter, and not been able to. So those of you who don't know, their mum Leanne is the one that comes out with me down in Northampton. So you'll see Leanne at Dudley on the Dudley Castle video and on the Boughton Church ones. So I haven't seen them for ages. Their little sister Amara, she gives the best hugs in the world. So I phoned up yesterday and I was speaking to her mum yesterday, and Amara, all I heard was Amara go, Dan. I goes, yeah. She goes, love you. And I'm like, it's like heart just melts. Do you know what I mean?
We first not be reading children because the age matter.
Yeah,
So,
normally wouldn't.
That
But
side made it nice and light for her because she's got a lot of future ahead of her. So I just wanted to make sure that she knows what her future could be aiming at.
That's it. So, Tracy Buckland, no problem. Hi, Ingrid. Mandy Bell, you are on my list as well. So if you can keep an eye out. We've got quite a few though. Right, we have Sherry Willman, and then you're on the list next, then Mandy. And hello, Sarah Leanne as well. So Cherry Willman, could you just confirm you are still in the chat for me, please?
Can you flick it over me, though? Yes, please. It'd be great if you can do that, please, baby. So I'm just nagging my wife for a drink before I do any reading.
Maria, where are we?
Okay, ready? Right, if you see a bottle, it's my face laugh.
Very quickly, Drew. Maria, we have another 5 before you, unfortunately. So if you can bear with us.
So,
Cherry Wilman, there we go. Cherry is in the chat with us now. She's been patiently waiting since Friday for her reading.
oh, bless her. I apologize about Friday.
We got two more we have from Friday. So Cherry and one more.
Cherry, yeah. Is it correct? Cherry? Yeah. Cherry, I love the name. I really do. It sounds like that song. It's a song in my head now. Sorry, but that's not me picking. That's me getting enjoyable of the song in the head. And I think, personally, she's a really fun person. I gotta admit, she likes to have a laugh, major laugh. She basically puts it down to like, literally, I feel like you can express your feelings around it and she'll basically say, come on, you stupid fool, there it is, and then start making you laugh. I feel like she concentrates too much on the house, though. I feel like she does a lot more in the house than what she does. She doesn't have breaks for herself and time to herself, and she needs to have a bit of time. Mother Nature is missing it because she's done a bit of Mother Nature, and she just needs to have that Mother Nature again. And she did travel around quite a bit. I gotta admit, she used to journey a lot. And I feel like, Galleon, and I feel like it's a builder guy here because I feel like I'm building a brick house or something to do with building. And he's a very big chap, and I mean, like, not too big on the stomach, but really strong and very high-tide man, if you get what I mean, but straight up.
Big shoulders, yeah?
Yeah, definite. And I feel like this is aligning for her, and it's kind of really random how this is going out to be. But I bet right now she's actually thinking, okay, this guy's confusing, but all right, she's giggling probably somewhere on this line. I feel like she's sitting in the living room on this lovely sofa, and it looks like red to me, but it could not be red. And I am seeing a red color around it, though. So if she confirm that red color as well and give us a play back, how does this sound at the moment? Oh, my eye.
You all right?
Yeah. It's okay. I'm just having a weird moment. Someone in the group is having bad eye time. No, it's just the one eye.
Hi, Noreen Hill. Ingrid, yeah, I'll just put you on the list now. You all right, mate?
Definitely all right, yeah. How many people we got on the list tonight, may I ask? Please say 10.
Eight more, right. 14.
Holy crap, okay. Nah, I like reading for people.
Okay, so that was for Cherry Wilman. Can I just confirm, Cherry, you can... there we go. Cherry said, my father's dad that died young, black couch.
Black couch.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you have any more for Cheryl?
I just see red around there, and I see at the moment. I feel like it's where's this red coming from? Because I'm looking for this red, something to do with the red on it. And when I usually get connection of reds, that could be either high emotions or high of a lot of negative around her at the moment. And I'm just aiming, could it be do something in the house where she haven't had out for a long time, like a red dress or a red teddy? And that's what I'm picking up at the moment. It's something red in her house, and it's had a bit of a negative around it, and maybe we can help her out in some sort of way to speak to her as well. If she can message my page, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Because it's something red happening around it, and I can't get a full grip on it.
No problem at all. Right. Cherry, I hope that makes sense to you. And so there we go. Red has been coming to her a lot as well. Definitely. So that's brilliant, Cherry. Thank you for confirming that. If you'd like to pop over to Drew's page and give him a like and share and send him a message, you can potentially he can look at getting you a reading done, a more in-depth reading done. Dawn Godley, yeah, no problem. I'm making a list now. One of the things I will have to say, I can add you to a list, but we're going to try and get through as many as we can by about 9:30. And see where we're at. We may have to move some of you to Friday. Hope that's okay. Jojo Smalley, hi, how you doing? Sarah Leanne, no problem, I'll add you to the list as well. And
I give you a lot of work, I've got to admit.
Ellie's mum Leanne's also just come on and asked for a reading as well. So
is that the 13-year-old mum's mum?
Yes, the kids' mums come on and ask for a reading as well. So
if you want to if we want to come have a little chit chat, again, we made it nice and light early on for a kid as well.
Right, so Cherry Willman, thank you very much for that. Next on the list is the last one from Friday that I've seen come up on the list, which is Mandy Bell. Hi again, Sam Harley Wilmore. Thanks for coming on. Love to see you again. Jojo Smalley, I will add you now. As I say, anybody we add to the list now, we will do our best to get to you. We're up to around about 20 now. So we've got a lot to go through. So we'll do our best to get through everybody. And if we can't get through everybody tonight, we might even have a look at another night in the week if Drew's able to do it. Mandy Bell, are you still with us? Cherry Will, thank you, blessed be. There we go.
Oh, there's a witch. I know that one. I was correct in my head. Mandy Bell. Do you know the last name Bell? Have you ever heard of the witch Bell in Salem? And the surname of Bell is very known of witching in Salem. It's actually part of the name of Salem, and her family is the lining of the witching path. Even if it was married to the husband, or it is a family name, it's part of the witching lining, and I reckon she does a lot of herb searching as well.
Very quickly before sorry to interrupt you, Maria Phillips. Yeah, sorry, I made a mistake there. You are from Friday still as well. You are next on the list. And then it's Cheryl Morgan. Thank you, Katie. Thank you for coming on. See you soon. Katie Dryland just popped up to say see you later. I love to you both. Stay safe. And yourself. So, Mandy Bell.
Mandy Bell, so really interesting. She's missing a very close family right now. She's feeling the effect of the lockdown as well, like everyone else. But she's very positive, very mind open. Again, I feel like she was a learning someone in everyday life. I feel like she's part of a teaching organizing group, something to do with teaching, and she tries and work her life out. She tries and deal with it in many different ways, and her family is proud of it, no matter what the situation is. Even if they had arguments, they're still proud of it because she tries her best, and that's all she needs to know is she's doing some bit of right lining. don't worry about your negative lining. We can deal with that. But right now, your positive lining is open quite a bit because you're at home, you're doing a lot, and I feel like you're concentrating a bit too much on certain things. But again, we'll work through that if you want to come and work with me or something, or come and do something with me, and we'll come and support you for definite. But right now, a green is absolutely been calling out on me with her. I don't know if she wants to paint or she's having some green is happening around her, or she's having a bit too much green trees out there. I don't know. But when I mean don't know, it's green is calling right now for her. Green is massively calling right now for her.
Yeah. Okay, Mandy, can you just confirm if you can take any of that?
I wish I could take it.
Just while we're waiting for Mandy to confirm that, Cherry Willman's come on saying, yes, she's Shaman Witch.
Shaman Witch. Mine is not Shaman Witch. Oh, can you remember the name of our witch line is too? Alexandra the Witch. That's what we follow, the original line in. Yeah, Alexandra. Alexandra. No, that's what we believe in as well, is lining of our witch.
You're supposed to remember that though, Drew, because that's your wife's middle name.
How busy my head is when I read, buddy.
So Mandy Bell, just confirm for us, if you wouldn't mind, please, if you can take any of what Drew's just said.
But I've been practicing.
Right, so Mandy's saying that she's painted the living room duck egg blue, which basically it's like a green blue color. That is duck egg.
Okay. So that's kind of nice color, and it does make it look like a little bit green. And I think green is a lovely standout for her. Even purple is a calling for her. If it does happen now, okay, right? But purple should be nice. Okay, so it comes in line, and Karen teaches still the same quality, but Cares, you can work as a teacher and they still be classed as a carer in a way, because you got LS teachers, and care work is working with children or adults. Again, it's still the same line, but carer, definitely a lot more busy lady than if she's a carer. She had a carer and that line of work. So yeah, it's still the same in many different ways, but they just do a little bit more. If they are decent, proper carers, they do demonstrate care, practical care.
Well, it's very simple, really. I think anybody at the moment, especially anybody, whether you're NHS, whether you're a carer, whether you're a teacher, whether you're just working in the shops, obviously it's great to have you. You're all doing an amazing job. So Mandy does say that the bedroom's purple.
So I'm picking up around the house. That means there's a connection there for me.
That's it. And a little message from Sam Harley Wilmore there. Drew is amazing. There we go.
Thank you, Sam. Sam is actually John's Sixth Sense team member.
Yeah. She's just come up with another one. I highly recommend Drew. My reading was amazing the other day.
Thank you, Sam. That's it.
And Cherry Willman says, lol, my middle name is Hope. How do I get to chat more, please? Cherry, please pop and over to Drew's page, which is, I will put it in the, there we go. If you have a little look at the bar across the bottom of the screen, you'll see it now just coming up. Clairvoyance Drew Nicholas. Sophia DeLuca, excuse me. We've got a big long list ahead. So we will do our best to get to anybody we can. And a very quick one for Tony. Yancey is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got about 7 or 8. It's about 7 before her, Tony. So next on the list then is Maria Phillips. And then we've got Cheryl Morgan.
Okay.
So Maria Phillips and then Cheryl Morgan. So if Maria can, if Mandy, I hope that was all right for you. If you wouldn't mind just popping over to Drew's page and giving him a like and share as well, please, that'd be awesome. Anna Doolam. There we go. Anna's just said, Dan, I'm really sorry to leave so early tonight. Got to get back to my FaceTime birthday drink. Well, fab night as always since I started watching our lives. Absolutely love them. And thank you, Drew, for my reading. You are amazing. Have a good night, both. I now will stay safe. Anna, I'll pop you a message sometime soon. All right. Have a great rest. Go and enjoy your drink. Maria Simmons Phillips. You should recognize Maria. I think she had a reading off you last week.
Yeah, Maria Phillips is one of my clients now who messaged me, and I think I'm reading for her daughter on Monday. It's all in my diary now. Marie, my darling, how are you, my sweetie? I'm personally going to say to you, feeling a little bit more light up, very light up. Oh, excuse me, I'm going to pardon now. Oh, pardon me, sorry about this. Maria, you are an absolutely brilliant lady. You keep what you're going to be doing, and I tell you what, the spirit world is very, very happy. Also, you had a bit of confusion in the spirit world, but I feel like she's part of spiritualist as well. I feel like she's that part of spiritual line again. I'm picking up a lot of she's missing family, children. I feel like she's definitely missing the children, so especially because it makes her happy. And I feel like she's doing a lot of things. She's trying to keep her mind occupied, and I feel like she's trying to keep going with all the situation we're doing right now. And she's a lovely, bright lady there. She is. She's down to earth. She puts people straight sometimes. Get her on the wrong side, and I run personally, but she's a great lady, a great lady. She'll try and help as much as she can, or she'll try and guide you to someone who actually got the right advice as well. But she's a family spirit in the world, and also, you know, I think I just saw your cat in the background, Dan. I apologize to disturb this. I think I just saw a cat.
No, she's not here. She's out in the hallway sleeping.
Okay, someone's in the background with you.
I don't think you can't see the floor in my room because of the green screen. So
no, it was something though. But this lady, she's on a I feel like she's been ill in and out of hospital for a long time. I feel like she's been her time a fair bit as well. Interesting. It's really interesting about this lady. She tries her best with everything, and she's doing a brilliant job.
Oh, there we go.
She is doing.
Maria's just said her cat is behind her.
Oh, bless.
Comment by Trisha. Trisha says my cat is probably 4 miles away. My male cat Jinx, he probably is knowing him. He's been quite close. He's not that far away. But I've got those who don't know. I have my cat Jinx is on a. He's got a GPS on his collar because he went missing for quite a while. So
you say you do a bit of tracking.
That's it. He so far today he's only done about 2 miles today, but he's been all over the place. So he's not far away at the minute. But Mandy Bell, Drew's page is just, if you have a look along the bottom of in the bottom bar, you'll be able to see it says Clairvoyance Drew Nicholas. Sorry. Cherry Willman says she's in Australia. So maybe that's why your address didn't come up for the chat. No problem. Got someone in on YouTube by the name of Weasel.
Hi.
Maria, can you take any of what Drew has just said? Is that Thank you, Trisha, for popping that up on there then for us. That's wonderful. You're a star.
Cheers, Trish. That's really blessings, darling.
Doing her admin's job for, you know.
Come on, Trisha. Come on, Trisha. It's a good girl, she is, Trish. All my days, my phone fault. All my days.
Drew's falling over. Right, Maria's come back saying, yes, spot on, thanks.
It's my pleasure. It's a pleasure.
I think Drew's drunk.
No, my phone is drunk. I think it's electric drunk.
That's it. And do you have anything else for Maria there, Drew?
Maria, I personally say, do me a favor, the biggest favor, try a bit of lavender around the house. Personally, the reason why is, and a bit of salt, not salt, oh, what's it called now? Here we go. Trying to remember everything. I forgot what it's called. Wood incense, that's it. Or something smell like wood around your house, just to give the incense off flavor to your spirits. And also a bit of Himalayan salt. Just take that nice relaxing shower or bath to remember cleanse yourself as well, because you're very highly need that at the moment, especially the amount of death is coming into this world at this moment in time, sadly, of COVID-19. Because we're all going to feel the pressure of new spirits going into the spirit world. Sadly, it does cause this situation at this moment of time.
Brilliant, thank you. So, Maria, I'm sure you've had a reading from Drew privately as well before, so you know Drew's page already. But please feel free to pop over. Tony Smith Turner popped up to help you there with sandalwood. There you go.
So
we'll put that down to Drew needing some sleep because we're having a little baby. So we'll put that one down to that. So, so she said we can call her by the name of Morgan. So Cheryl Morgan, if you are there, please can you just confirm in the chat?
Cheryl Morgan. That name rings a bell.
Just get it to confirm for us, and then
Taylor. Good. Went into deep sleep today.
You didn't wake up, did you?
Yeah, I have to. Sorry to do that.
There you go.
Gotta make sure.
There we go. Cheryl Morgan.
I love the Morgan because in Wales, I just hello, I'm here. Thank you. Okay. Okay, she's saying thank you to us. I like this lady. This lady's very respectful, very honest, very independent. I have got family named the Morgans as well, just to let you know. First time I have had a read-in. Well, I'm going to go nice and light with you then, because I think from you. Oh, blessings. I'll go nice and light with you and start off nice and easy for you, okay? First of all, okay, just enjoy yourself while you're reading. And just, if you want it could be confusing. It could be from forward. It could be from future. It could be from the past. Or it could be somewhere right now where it's happening. And sometimes we need a little guidance or a push to aim that forward line to support you. And this is what's happening right now. I feel like at this moment in time, I feel like you're getting to know this reader and you want to connect with some family. And family spirits are closely by. I will say that to him. I see a lot of pink around you. So a lot of pink means loving. Loving is really important because I feel like this person needs a bit of loving as well. And I feel like she's very sensitive, very, very emotional as well. But she's also got a line. She can have a laugh. That she's a really, really. I do pick up a lot the sensitive. I do pick up majorly as sensitive. That's okay. That's all right. We know you can take it. You're the right woman for it. But I feel like other things as well is on top. I feel like also you've got some emotions on that line, and it could not be you. It could be someone around you is having that line as well. I feel like it's not only you you have to deal with on your family. I feel like you have to deal with everyone as well. I feel like you carry the whole weight of the world around you as well. She carries a lot of weight around her.
Do you mean as in emotional side? You mean the emotional side, yeah?
I feel like it's everyone who she likes helping people. She likes helping. She tries her best, and people, because the way she is as well, a bit sensitive, but also a bit of strictness inside her, and people outdone that, and people's literally use that as a emotion roller coaster for her, and that's why it gads her up quite often, and I'm picking that up quite often. I am picking it up. And I think she needs to be guided how to stop all this as well. I really do think she needs to be
saying this is me a lot of draining energy around me.
Yeah.
So certainly worth. She said to us earlier to call her by the name Morgan rather than Cheryl. So Morgan's saying about. So it's probably worth Morgan giving you a message afterwards, 100% to discuss things further. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely willing to help her and willing to support someone who's carrying the world as well. And they showed us.
Yeah. I have to say, a profile photo is lovely with the butterflies on.
Oh.
So, right, that's wonderful. Morgan, I should say. I hope you can take all that. Obviously, you said in the messages that you've put the spot on, you can take it. Certainly worth giving Drew a message directly on his page, and you can have a good chat with you properly, and go a bit more in depth with you. I hope that's okay, and thank you very much for waiting patiently and coming on. Chairwoman has just said, Drew, you are welcome to friend me up so I can know what it is that they would like me to know. And Morgan's just popped back on saying, oh, thank you. All right. You're more than welcome. Thank you very much for coming on and waiting so patiently for our reading. Becca Rowley says, hi, Dan, I'm very well, thank you. Or thank you. This lockdown is just time to build back up my confidence. Thank you. No, that's not a problem whatsoever. Hopefully, excuse me, any way we can possibly help at all, just give us a shout. And then for Morgan as well, thanks, guys. Yes, I can. Much love. You're more than welcome. You're a star. Thank you for coming on. Okie dokie. So next on the list, we have Patricia Middleton. If Patricia is with us.
Nice name. Lovely name. Patricia Middleton is a Patricia or Trisha.
Patricia. Kelly, you are on the list tonight. You are got a few before you, though, unfortunately.
And the wife and baby is sleeping.
Oh, sorry then. Just don't wake her up. So again, if everybody could possibly share this stream out there, start your watch parties as well. That would be wonderful. Yancy, that's brilliant. Thank you for going over to YouTube. You're a star. We'll bring you on in a little while. We've got a few ahead of you still, though. So Patricia Middleton, if you can just confirm you're still in the chat for us, please.
I love the songs right now. I got songs in my head. It's crazy. I think this Patricia likes her music.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a very interesting lady. She likes her music to keep her calm. So,
Patricia Middleton, are you still with us in the chat? Give another moment, and then we'll just move on, and we'll come back to Patricia if she does pop up.
Okay.
Okay, so Sarah Tilston, are you in chat with us at all still?
come on camera as well, guys, if you can. It'd be nice to meet some lovely faces. There's Dan sometime because he's got that beard. Taylor wants to dye your beard, she said.
No. It looks stupid.
I reckon purple colour, Dan. Purple colour, brother.
Hi, Candice Carey as well. And Sarah Tilston's just popped on. So we'll move on to Sarah Tilston. Here we go.
Okay.
Sarah Tilston is all ears, she says.
All ears. Wow. I like that. Straight up forward. All ears. And this is where you know she is a fun lady to have, because usually when they say all ears, she means business. She means business.
Just to clarify that Patricia Middleton does come on the chat, then obviously we'll drop Patricia in next on the list. So, and no, Trisha, I'm not chopping it off.
He can't chop it off, Dallin. He's not allowed.
No. Gives me something to play with, fiddle around with that. So
okay, so where was we?
Sarah Tilston.
Sarah Tilton. Sarah, my darling, all my days. I feel like you remind me of a magical Polar Express Santa Claus movie woman. She is really a hyper lady who likes to be genetic. She really puts a good frown on her face, you know, a really good smile frown. And she's at the moment spirit guide again is, I feel like this is a major ex relationship family connection here as well. It's so much spirits here right now. I feel like she's part of the spirit world. I really do. I feel like she tries to connect amazingly well with the spirit world, and she's had a few signs in her bedroom and her living room. I feel like she had a few signs as well when she went out and she thought she seen someone she recognized who passed away, and she had a deja vu type of situation. And I fair point to this lady, she have put it all into it. She's a hyper giggly one. And I like her. I like her energy. Her energy is really different to others. Wow, I feel like she's draining her as well and tiring. I feel like she needs a lot of sleep as well. I feel like it's overdone herself. See, a simple word. I do try, and I like that when they say try. That big word means try. It's the most important thing, because you don't try and back down. You keep going forward, and you do it pretty well. And I think you just need a little confidence boost in there, and I reckon I can help that some way. Sorry, my eyes blinking every time. Sorry, I'm not even tired yet. Wow. So, yeah, I feel like this is. Can you read this to me, Dan, please?
Had some loss lately, so not much sleep.
Okay, that makes sense. I have a try about. I use a lavender quite a lot. Reason why I use it, because it's a good for the emotions and a good for the healing as well. Also good for the relaxation, and when our minds are overactive, we try to proceed it with people. What I usually do if I got lavender and mint here, I try and eat some mints, or I actually eat a mint plant. I take a plant off, get a little wash, and I eat it because it's that smoothing to relax to a lavender and eat a bit of mint plant. And it does work, especially if I got an upset stomach or something I'm not feeling well. I try and eat it because it mends me. It makes me feel a bit better. And that's why I usually do to help me get sleep. Is a lavender. It helps me all the way through. But if that doesn't work, we always could do the best way, which is going to make you laugh. We can try sledgehammer. Okay? That's what my wife says. And that's just to make you laugh. But it's other ways we can talk about sleep process as well, and how to deal with your spirit guides as well.
Drew, just to clarify one thing quickly, right? Which eye was it you were rubbing a minute ago?
My right eye.
Your right eye, yeah. So Sarah actually just popped up, said, "I've got a lazy right eye if that's causing you issue."
Yeah, that is causing me a little bit of issue, but it's okay. I could deal with this. I could deal with this. She suffers with a lot. Her eyesight is quite a little bit bad as well with it as well, but I don't really deal with much of like personal body image because that's not fair for them. You know, you can imagine going out there saying, "Hey, I suffer with this dysmorphia," you know.
Yeah. So, what have you got? Anything more for Sarah? What's at all?
I think Sarah, we can chat after this page. You know, we can chat after this live. I think she needs more and just one small little reading. I think she needs that bit of
Or one-to-one
support.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, brilliant. Sarah, I hope that's okay. If you want to pop Drew a message, I have I did post a link a moment ago on the chat for anybody who wants to go over to Drew's page. So please pop over and give him a shout, pop him a message directly. Okay, Trisha, no worries, we'll do that. Elaine Farrell, hi, thank you for coming back. Emma Tonner, we're both great, thank you very much. Drew's doing some readings while his wife and his newborn baby are having a kip in the background. So if you hear some snoring, it's the baby, not Tila. Sarah Tilston says, "I'll pop over to your page. Thank you so much."
I can't wait to come and speak to these people now. In more ways.
Emma Tonner, I'll add your name to the list. The list is ever growing and it is really long. I've got lots and lots of names on here. You see, and this was the other day. This is today. So I've got you on the list now. And where do we get to on here then? So
is it written already, Dan?
Sorry?
Is it written already?
No.
Wow.
If it was, it's because I got one of these new Powerball things that you put in your hand and you move like this. You put your arm up and you move it like this, and it strengthens your arms and your wrists and that. So, basically, I bought one of them, these Powerball things, and it's so obviously if I do get any wrist ache at all, it's to do with that, not anything else. Maria, less of that, thank you. This is a family show. Next on the list is Maria Postlethwaite. If she is in the chat still. Emma Tonner, you're more than welcome.
I didn't know you. Yeah.
There she is, the lovely Maria.
Maria. Hi, Maria. Wow. Okay. Maria. Maria, I just want to say you're doing a fabulous job. Okay. I understand your stress right now. I feel that. I feel that burn. I feel that emotion. My phone's gonna be drunk again. Just give me 1 minute. Stay. Be good. Okay. I feel like she's on a mission to make paranormal more fun. I feel like she's done this before. Some don't know why. This is my connection. This is how I'm picking up around her. I also get color yellow coming through. Yellow is a really lovely color, Garmet. It's a bright, it's sunshine. She's a light as well. I feel like my voice is changing again, and I feel like everything's gone a bit tight on my chest. And I can't pick out because the spirit's in a very blurry position, and I'm trying to ask it to go around, but it's not showing me how to go around. They just want to stay there and just look at me or something. I don't know what's going on, but my voice can slowly go and changes, and I feel like I had a heart attack or a stroke. I feel like it's more of a heart attack because the way the chest is and compressing, like it's literally squeezing. And I think this is someone very close to her, and he's not giving much, or she's not giving much, because it's not hardly tell me much. And then I got this other spirit by years who's trying to tell me it's one of their close members who is struggling with this, who had this awful thing. If you get what I mean, I call it an awful thing because it's really hard. As you can tell, my breathless is going. Yes, you're right, and this is how it's going. And she's missing him really badly. So it's a lot of emotion in this. It's a lot of high demand emotion, and it's she's so frustrated because she wants to say it out. She wants to shout it out, but she couldn't. And I think she suffered with a bit of a depression line as well, because I think she's seen a lot for her age. And I feel like no one's actually paid full attention to this beautiful lady. I don't feel like really many people are paying attention around her. I feel like she is struggling to get people to actually listen, because I have done some silly stuff for the past few days, and she needs some guidance support as well, I reckon. And the spirit is really, really very. I can smell a lot of smoke as well. I can smell a lot of smoke. Does this make sense to you? Do you know who this is who's suffering with a heart? A lot of smoke smell come in. Do you know who this might be? It is a major blurry vision. And then I got one is Agwin by who's trying to be very a layman's chick person, if you get what I mean. I feel like this family has got a bit of strictness in as well. It's a major strictness in this family.
And there's your answer there.
whoa, defo. So it's a lot of going on situation. We can work this out.
Brilliant. Is there anything else to talk for Maria?
I think Maria just needs to have a chit chat with someone. Mm-hmm. Definitely chit chat with someone. And I think I could be that year to hear what's going on and try and give it trying to this spirit very very demanding and very painful as well. So much. Thank you so much. That's okay. My pleasure.
So please again remember, Maria, pop over to Drew's page and give him a like and a share. I will just click where are we? There we go. Let's just pop that ticker on there again. So Clairvoyance Drew Nicholas, pop over and give him a like and a share and pop him a direct message. So thank you very much as well for coming on. Next, if we've got Cody Christine in the chat. Excuse me. Cody Christine. I'll tell you what, Drew, you're like me, you see, in desperate need of a haircut, look, you know?
I am definitely need a haircut. I want my long beard back. I miss it. I actually miss my long beard.
Oh, mine's all right. My beard's all right. I can trim that myself, but I can't do my hair. That's the only problem. So,
we got trimmers here. Do you know Tina's actually a qualified hairdresser?
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Seriously, I don't know how to touch my hair because I love my wife to bits, but I go to someone who who's a very good friend of mine in Bristol.
We all have to go to barbershops, though, don't we? Us blokes. That's the thing. So yeah, it's one of the things. I go and have a proper sort of cutthroat razor shave and all that, trim and everything. You see, when I have mine done. So, so just confirming, do we have Cody Christine still in the chat? If not, Valerie Alt.
Why does John Success tonight? He's usually in here.
Cherry Wilmans. There you go, Cherry. And we all overdue a haircut. Very much. Me with that hat. So there you go. Trust me.
My My papa's gonna love me when he sees me. He's gonna
trust
enjoy
me,
it.
Absolutely shocking. Without a beard, I look absolutely shocking. So, you know, my hair's actually all right tonight. It's not too bad. I might leave my hat off actually.
I just want my beard to grow back now.
My problem is I get massive amounts of grey showing up in my hair now. You see, I mean, don't know if you can kind of see it, but
I can see it. I can see it. You're starting to show your true age.
This is why I cut it all off very quick. You know, I shave all that gets shaved down the side here. Normally it's all undercut here and that as well. So where are we? Hi guys, for Emma Buchanan was McDonald. Hi guys, first time on here. Thank you for letting me join. You're more than welcome. Trisha, John is doing 3 straight run streams tonight. Not sure what you mean by that. Hi, Alison Saunders. Emma, he was doing Patreon class. That's where I disappeared to. Right, okay, yeah. So I know that John's Sixth Sense is on now. So we've dropped down considerably on the numbers because I know John's come on, and we do have a few of John's watchers come over onto ours until John comes on. So right, where are we? Yeah, Elaine Farrell says John been on doing his Patreon class, and I will be there. Be in trouble because I missed it, so I could have read a reading from Drew, but John's on at 10 for a chat. That's right, John's not on until 10. That's true, very true. So Christine Alvarez, hello, I'd like to know if my boyfriend and I will start our family this year and 1 baby. So very quickly, Drew, before we jump on to the next person, because we've got a few missing that haven't come back on the chat. Very quickly, Tracy Buckland says, think you're amazing, Drew and Dan. Thank you very much. You're a star. Thank you for that. Christine Alvarez has just popped up saying, hello, new. I'd like to know if my boyfriend and I will start our family this year and 1 baby or twins.
I reckon it'll be twins, personally, because the family's got twins in there. I reckon she will be literally having a beautiful baby, and I reckon it's going to be 2 boys. Personally, and your family. Well, I'm just going to do something because I'm using a card, Moon card, and I think Moon cards are good for this sort of thing because it gives out the answer what you actually really need. And I've thought about these cards because I've used them a lot in guidance. And when it comes to relationship, I can answer yes or no, knowing the fact of your boyfriend or your relationship problem. And personally, me to tell you right now is, you know, it's something big and heavy outside. Sorry. That's got to be a military jet. Okay. I can hear a plane above me.
Just in response to that, twins do run in her family. and yes, she does want boys.
She does. She really does. And I reckon she will get it. I reckon she will get it personally. You and your loved ones are safe. So, yes, your family will begin up. And there's my proof. There's my little proof there for you. And this is why I like to use the Moon cards, because it makes a great common sense for you. And I feel like you should be safe for that as well. So, yes, it will come together, my darling.
Brilliant. Emma Ton is just asking a question. Is it Moonology deck?
Yes, Moonology deck, definitely. Oh, she's good with her cards. I love that woman. I love when people are good with Moonology. I love when they do that.
Right, so next on the list, sorry, Christina, I hope you could take that from Drew. Right, so Christina's asking if there is any time frame, though, or when she'll find out.
Now, time frame, it's like flying on Santa Claus's sleigh, personally.
Yeah.
You can imagine how long it took them. But my personal gut feeling, I'm going to say in roughly about in 2 to 3 months' time, you're going to have a lovely message on that line. I'm going to give it till 2 to 3 months maximum. I personally was right on my wife's pregnancy, and usually I'm right on my mate's pregnancy. I did admit, though, I took a lovely guess on one point, and I did not get that correct. But it's not about being correct or right. It's about having that pursuit of believing what is actually right for you and your partner. If you guys love to make it happen, then make it happen. Don't hold back. Keep going forward.
Get to the baby making then. Get to the love making. There you go. So Tony Cherry Humble. Tony Cherry Humble's asked if you would do a reading on her birthday for her.
It'll be my pleasure.
All right. Sarah Louise Patterson, there's a few still to go until yourself. I'm not sure if everybody's in the chat still, so if they aren't, we'll be getting through to you a bit quicker. So waiting in the wings at the moment has been Yancy. Hopefully Yancy is still on in YouTube on the YouTube site, watching away. So fingers crossed Yancy is still there. If Yancy can just confirm for me that he's still watching, that would be wonderful. There we go. Yancy is still here. Yes. So
I like how she
Yancy is the brother of Tony Smith Turner.
Oh, I knew. Yeah, I could see the Turner name. Turners are from Ireland, believe it or not. The original name from Turner is actually from Ireland. They're part Irish, and they're very, very witching belief and very magical people. The Irish landing of it, and this is why I'm saying it, because she's very upbringing front lady, and I can't give me a minute. It's your spirit guide is very convincing. I believe she's literally trying to show me a spirit guide. His spirit guide is right by her, and she's opening up her heart right now. She's opening up all her chakras, and he's been very convincing. You know, she's really nice. He's trying to show me a. I'm not going to say a rose, but he's trying to show me a flower of and it looks like a purpley blue flower as well. And he's shown me it's more of a green coat as well with an emerald on it. And it looks like the Queen of Victoria emerald or something of it's like, I don't know if this has anything to do with who it could be, but it's just shown me these symbols, and it's shown me very interesting symbols. And this is what it does sometimes. They can show me anything they want, and I keep looking away because it's I'm not directly looking at the camera. It's right here, and I feel like this has got to be doing something with you, something to do with something. She's very, very belief in the spirit world as well, very powerful as well.
Okay, so Yancy, just to clarify that, mate, I know we've had a bit of confusion over Yancy to start with, where obviously I know we said we thought Yancy was a lady's name, but just confirm it. Yancy is a man. So Tony Cherry's just popped on just to say. Just to confirm that. So, but where are we? Yancy, can you just clarify for me if you can take that?
I know Yancy's a man, but it's something keeps saying she all the time, so it's annoying.
Right.
It's really annoying.
I've been like it all night as well. Every time I've been like, almost everybody on the list is female, so you sort of instantly saying she, or her, or do you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. It's crazy. But Yancy, I do apologize. A typical thing is when we pick up we pick up a lot of things with females, and also in Spirit World we do pick up males as well and females, and we get a lot of echo shouted in our ears as well in Spirit World. And Dan just do it because he's crazy. That's it. So nah, I'm only joking. He's all right.
I try. So Yancy, can you just clarify for me that what Drew's just said is that you can take what Drew has just said? Jessica White, sorry. 4. Just to clarify for you, Jessica, we've got 4 more to do until yourself. We may have to then call it a night then, because we are getting a bit late. It's 25 to 10, and we do have somebody sitting in the studio background at the moment, so waiting away. Yancy, I'm just double checking. Are you still in the chat? Just if you could clarify for us, please.
Nice cup of coffee would do, please.
Oh, she's awake.
Yeah.
Drew needs a haircut, he says. He said his lovely wife would really be nice and give him one.
Maybe I'll get in there for a minute. I just want a coffee.
Drew, unfortunately, Yancy didn't get to see it. He didn't get to hear any of what you said. His computer crashed on him. So,
Anthony, what I'm going to do for you, come on my page and I'll literally add me on Drew Lee Nicholas, Dev Clairvoyance, and I'll ring you personally and give you the message personally to myself. And we can have a little tic tac and a cup of tea and biscuit.
There we go. So, Yancy, I hope if you can pop over onto Drew's page, give him a shout and he'll give you a call and you can have a proper chat. So, just a bit of a shout out, John 6 Cents in the house.
John 6 Cents, hello, John.
Fell asleep in the bathroom, the look of it. Yancy, I hope that's okay. Hi, Chrissy Nanny J, Ingrid Duquette. Yeah, we got about 2, 3, 4, 6, about 5 for you, just before you, Ingrid. Hope that's okay. Very quickly, there we go. Right, so next on the list is Kelly Fisher. Kelly, if you are in the chat still.
I think I was speaking to Kelly Fisher the other day. If I remember rightly. Yeah, it was Kelly Fisher.
We go. Kelly Fisher, if you... Yes, Kelly Fisher is in the chat still. There we go.
Kelly Fisher. Oh, I love this lady. She's straight up forward. She's like, literally, she was waiting for this reading because she was so desperate for this reading. She was like, literally, she left me a lovely comment on the wall. And she's really lovely, though. She's down. She was waiting, saying, I can't wait to have a reading from you, Drew. And I just want to say a pleasure. Thank you for your comment. It put a smile on my face and it gave me a bit of boost there. Okay, Kelly Fisher. Interesting lady, lovely lady, very bright, interesting. She's straight up forward again. I feel like I need to speak like this because she is, I feel like her family was in some sort of control mode, if you get what I mean. Very straightforward line, don't care crap. If you say this, you get a slap, personally. If you've done something wrong or right. If you've done something right, then this is what I'm getting from her. She's good at what she does as well. I feel like a spiritual line, and she's got a spiritual line in personally. She's straight up forward lady. And I feel like I need to chat like this, and I feel like this is gonna be doing with some like her actual grandfather line in as well, because her grandfather was so strict with her father, and father was strict with his wife as well, and his wife was strict with his wife. Yes, that's so true. See, so I'm going a bit fast because this lady. She's a ball of motions, happiness, mix, spiritualist as well, and she is literally grabbing all this energy. She can deal with it, and she's understanding my speaking really quick because this is what I gotta be doing. This is what I gotta do with it. Okay, me and her like, yeah, okay, punch. Personally, like good mates in a way, but we're not personally mixed. We don't know each other personally. I felt like I know her. I felt like she's a drawn person of the. I feel like she also worked in the care field as well. I feel like she cared for people as well. Wow, she's very bright and hyper as well. And my wife told me off because I went a bit too fast.
Just a quick couple. I hope you can take that, Kelly. Thanks, John, for coming on. John's saying he's got to shoot off because he's got to get ready for later on. Tony Smith-Turner saying she's got to shoot off as well. Miss Maria Prostrates says, I still cannot get over my reading was amazing. Matonna says, night lovely. Jojo Smalley says, see you soon, John. There we go. Kelly Fisher says, yes, I do care for two people.
So, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just reading something that Tracy Buckland has just put. John, did you know a lady from Mansfield called Sharon? Cannot remember her last name. She's now passed away. She used to do readings and was great, and she used to donate her money to Special Care Baby. Oh wow, bless her.
We was believe it or not, me and Sam has been talking, and we were talking about this the other day. Cheers, thank you, Kelly Fisher. Any money we're going to be raising, we're going to be transferring it to kidney failure place, because I've got an oldest daughter who's really sick with kidney failure, and my son as well with lung. We're going to try and raise money up and donate it to the lung of the NUCU room. Well, it's not lung room, but it's the incubator rooms for children who suffer with lung problems, and see if we can get something going on. So me and Sam has been talking about that from John Sixth Family Sport Network, because she done a lot of sponsoring for her son when he passed. So she's willing to give me that little help as well. Oh.
Right, sorry, Sarah Chilton.
Guys, it's dark outside.
Sarah Chilton said she's tried to message you, but she's not been. It's not going through for some reason. So, just, where are we? Emma Torn, I just want to say, if there's one good thing that has come out of all the paradrama, is that I found your page, Dan, and consequently found Drew. I absolutely love your life. Thank you, Emma. You're a star. Thank you for saying that as well. It's amazing. Tracy Buckland saying amazing, Drew. Okay. Right. So we have Trish Cahill. Sorry, Trish Gill, I should say. Is Trish Gill still in the chat?
Oh, she will be. She will be. She's still there, hiding in the background.
Trish Gill, clarifying if you're still in the chat.
Hey, Dan, do you fancy a game of Monopoly next week?
Oh, mate, I'm useless at Monopoly, trust me. I'm useless at games.
You should be fine.
Trish Gill, just clarifying if you are in the chat. Okie dokie. So, right, we have a young lady by the name of Olivia sitting in the background who's going to come on screen, and then we're going to do Tracy Buckland next. So, Olivia, hello.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Stressed.
Sounds like you've had a bit of you've been hearing a bit of feedback from our chat, so do apologise for that. So,
hi, I'm her baby girl.
So, Olivia, meet Drew.
Where's the baby pooper?
So,
there we go.
Drew, over to you.
Hello, how are you?
Olivia, can you hear Drew?
We still got signal.
I can't tell who I'm hearing.
Okay, so this is me. And I'm going to stop talking now, and then all you're going to hear is Drew. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so my name is Drew. Hi.
There we go. Okay. Yes, I can now. I can hear him.
Okay, so this lady is amazing. She's got a very good talent on her. Likes to make people laugh. Very definite. She put her foot straight now and then. Personally, she's trying to connect with her family. I feel like she's connecting with a friend in spirit world as well. I also feel like the spirit in a house. Is this your own house? Is this your own house you're sitting in right now? Because I feel like it's a friend. Have you got a friend right around you right now? Like, I know I've seen the other person, but I feel like this house is not matching correctly.
No, I rented.
Okay, this feels it's a lot of tension in this house. A lot of tension. I feel like she's suffered with a lot of stress as well, and a lot of she tries to keep happy.
I'm an empath.
Same here.
Yeah, this makes sense then.
Olivia, where are you from?
Escanaba, Michigan.
Thought that was back. That's what you were over in the States. Just sorry to jump in there because we've got a bit of a time delay on the. I think from what you're hearing, your end. I think that might have been what you were saying about earlier. So.
Yeah, there is a huge time delay. I can hear it.
Yeah, I think between you and I, it's okay, but I think from you and Drew, it's a bit different. It's a bit of a lag for some reason. I don't know. So, I'll let Drew carry on.
Michigan.
Michigan. Okay.
Michigan. I know a lot of people up there. I know a lot of people in Michigan, and Michigan's very, very a really good place actually for paranormal.
What you're saying.
Can you say that again?
Okay, Drew, I got a question for you. I am an empath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm an empath.
Same.
He is getting you, Olivia. Sorry, he is hearing you. He's. I think there's a bit of a lag, as I say, between you.
Okay.
Dan, can you work?
Yeah. Okay, so Olivia's saying she's an empath.
I have tried blocking countless times, and I cannot do it because I cannot visualize.
Yeah.
And it's gotten overwhelming.
Okay, so if you can try and block, have you tried to meditate and try to move away from the area where you keep going around about? Because when we go to the woods or try to lane somewhere else in a house, when we're doing a lot of connection or anything, we try to move away from that energy. And even if we got problems with, I basically try and shut down all my chakras in my body just to give myself a little break. And I think that's how we do it, is trying to imagine that massive white light.
Are you hearing that, Olivia?
Not really.
Oh, okay. So Drew was just saying that we tried to, if I remember, if I got that correctly there, Drew, you said about closing down your chakras and imagining a white light around you again, just to try and help you build that wall, the blocks up.
I want to tell them.
I think we're having a few problems with the link between us. I do apologise, Olivia. Olivia, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring you off the screen, okay? And then I'm going to get Drew to, if you can stay in the chat though, okay? Because I think we're having some problems with the lag between us. Is that all right?
That's okay.
All right, Olivia. Thank you very much. I'm just going to take you off the screen, and I'll get Drew to do a reading more through with you in the chat, if that's all right. So I do apologize about that. I think there's so many people on Facebook and that at the moment. I think it's causing a bit of a backlog, a bit of a lag from Facebook. So, so I'll just take you off the screen now. All right. Thank you for coming on, though, and I do apologize, and thank you for your patience.
No problem.
All right. There we go, Drew. So just to clarify, mate, so Olivia's having some problems with the link between us. She was hearing me, but wasn't hearing you for quite a while afterwards for some reason. So fingers crossed she's still in the chat. So Olivia, if you are in the chat still, can you just clarify for me? And just a comment from Yancey. Drew's knocked over his camera again. I feel Olivia being as I believe I'm an empath and sometimes I can shut things out. So Olivia being an empath, if you can just go through again briefly what you were saying a moment ago, please, Drew, that would be wonderful.
If you give me 2 minutes, I just got to grab my son, but he's not allowed on camera or any live video. So if you just give me a minute, I just got to grab him. Tell his mum to use the toilet.
That's fine, mate. Go on, go for it.
Okay, so basically, to shut yourself off, you need to literally try and meditate and literally sit down and for a pretty while, every day about an hour or two, and try and shut down the chakra. And that's actually how your body needs to actually work through the chakra each eyes. Even if you're an empath, clairvoyant, or a medium or psychic, it's really important for meditation and your chakras to know how to shut down. I know a lot of people say they have trouble to do it, but working with the crystals as well, and how to shut it down, that's the best way we can do it. And we have to literally meditate for at least about an hour to 2 hours. Even for like a 5 minutes in when you're out shopping or waiting in a nurse's or a doctor's office or somewhere in the back garden with the nature. I'll try and move away from technology as well, including when you meditation, when you do a bit of meditation. I know a lot of people say you don't need to move, but personally, I rather move away from it. So then it helps the empath. And then around her, she would need to do a bit of cleansing as well by using sage or California sage to release that energies around her.
Okie doke. Olivia, if that helps, I hope that helps anyway. And thank you for coming on when you did. I do apologise again with regards to the lag in the chat. Is that our little man we can hear there, Drew?
Yeah, he's right by me. He's having like a moment dreaming.
That's a good one. Emma Ton has just commented as well, saying that she's an empath and she finds protection crystals really helpful when she needs to shut down for a while. So, Olivia, I hope that also helps you. Olivia's saying, according to several people I have come into, said she is a healer.
Okay.
Olivia, thank you. Olivia's also asking, who were you talking about in her house? You were saying about there was whether it was something to do with a sister or someone, wasn't you?
It was something not right in the house. It was something very. I feel like the house has got definitely something in there, but it wasn't right. It wasn't matching. I felt really unresponsive to like I was guiding her, but I wasn't connecting. It was more connecting. Something wasn't right in the house, and I feel like the house needs definitely cleansing.
Okay.
Personally, I don't usually say demons are negative, but I feel something wasn't right in the house, and I felt like she's been having trouble to move it on.
So certainly you could do with doing a cleansing on the place, maybe run some sage around.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just didn't felt something wasn't right inside that house. I felt really a lot of negative going on in it. I also felt good stuff, but I also felt negative massively in the house. And I think other spiritualists, if they on here tonight, I think they felt it as well. And usually when I feel that, usually another spiritual fella, it could be other people's opinions, but it wasn't right. Something's not right in that house. I don't know if it belongs to a friend or whatever's been going on in that house. I think it's left full of negative energy in it. Oh yes, please.
No worries. So, Olivia, I hope that helps. We're going to have to move on, unfortunately, because we've got a few to get through, because it's now 5 to 10. So we've been going for a couple of hours. So we've got a couple that we've already promised to get through tonight. And then anybody else who's on the list, I'll make sure that we get you in for on the list for Friday night. Tracy Buckland is next. Tracy, can you just clarify you are still in trap for me, please?
Oh, coffee, please.
I think Drew's knackered by the looks of it.
I don't mind. I got a couple more energy in me. I'm just having the coffee.
Olivia's saying that there are countless times that she gets very anxious. So I think what Emma's saying about that you need to do a cleanse and some protection will be very useful there. Okie dokie. Tracy Buckland.
I love the last name. Sorry, but I do love the last name. Wow, that's a good last name. I got things for last names. I'm sure of it. It's one of them things, isn't it? Okay, so Tracy, again, I feel like you're a spiritualist, and I'm bumping into a lot of spiritualists tonight. I'm picking up a lot of high people who does like nursing or supporting care field. I feel like this again, a care field inside as well. And this lady is really, really ongoing, constantly. Oh, sorry about that. I feel like this lady is constantly on the go. I feel like she can't go left or right. I feel like she only can go backward sometimes. And I feel like she's been stopped doing certain things where it would have helped her emotional behavior. I also feel like, I feel like a young spirit is around her. And I feel like young as meaning anywhere between 28 to 31. And that is a big number. But I feel like that's the ages coming out on me at the moment. And maybe the spirit was a young age and probably went further on. And I think this would be nice for you to... I think you need to do a bit more with Mother Nature and connect more with the spirit world. I feel like that's really it. I feel like I need to tell her she's actually doing a good job. Really, and she's...
Okay, that's brilliant, mate. Tracy, just to clarify, Tracy, can you take that? Tony Shuri, thank you very much. Don't worry. Emma, you carry on. I've got you on the list for Friday now, Emma. I hope that's okay. There we go. Tracy Buckland says, "Oh my God, you're right, my daughter."
Okay, so that makes enough sense. Makes enough sense.
Anything else for Tracy?
I think she needs to know she's a really loving person and a loving life. I feel like this is personal, Linen. I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask her to message the page. And personally, we should get on it by tomorrow or by later on by tomorrow afternoon, because I also got other people booked in
There you go.
for tomorrow.
So Tracy Butland says he's spot on, Dan. My daughter, thank you very much. No worries, Tracy. Pop drew a message on his page, Tracy, and he's, as I say, pop him a message and he'll get you in for tomorrow afternoon. So she'll be 31 in August. Tracy's just saying. Tony Sherry, thank you very much, all from us as well. And she's also, Tony Sherry's just passing on her love to Tila and Loki as well, Drew.
They're saying love to you. They're saying she said love's back, and the Loki said as well.
A little man as well. Little man went, ah. So, yeah, yes, you are. No worries at all. Tracy Butland, thank you very much. She's going to message you, Drew. Jessica White, you're up next. Jessica White, where are you? Jessica White.
Dan, I think we need to get bigger with this paranormal, with the spiritual stuff again.
Say again.
I think we should hit TV now. That's our next one.
Drew's TV. Drew Nicholas, TV medium. There you go. I think at the moment it's more like a radio show. Just at the minute.
I know. I think I'm quite proud of this radio show. I'm not in the telephone, you know that, buddy.
Jessica White, just confirming if you are in the chat. There we go, Jessica White.
Jessica White, this lovely woman again. She's absolutely amazing. She is actually on a mission. She is doing what she can do best. Do you actually know Jessica White by any chance, Dan?
No.
She's really good. She's hilarious. She's got full-on respect. Her journey is literally changing from the last time I done a reading. She's trying to make her mind change a lot, and she's trying to make a little bit more effort on what she's doing. Sorry, can you guys hear my son crying? do you want me to pass me the milk, and I'll shake it up and all that for you? Yeah, you can do that. All right, guys, 1 minute. Let me finish. Let me hold that reading for 1 minute. Let me do something for my son, okay? This is how you do it, okay? At night time, get a cold bottle of milk, okay, right? SMA. It's room temperature, but it's one of the best, especially if you like have late nights and you're tired and you don't want to burn yourself. These are brilliant, okay? Hospital pointed this way to us as well.
Drew, what you gotta do is this. You gotta do this. You gotta sing the song, "Oh the single ladies," or the sing like that as well at the same time while you're doing it.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies. Yeah, I love it. How many hands? 4, is it? Or 5? 5. 5? Okay. Get ready now, ladies and gentlemen. This is a man filling a bloody bottle up. It's a nice milk though. It smells lush.
You're not supposed to drink it yourself though, Drew.
It's just nice. It's got nice iron stuff in it.
I'm not allowed that. I can't. My body doesn't process the iron that it's supposed to, so I can't have any. I have to watch what I have in that respect. So.
Okay, that's how it's done, guys. A man filling up a baby bottle. I could collect that. Sorry, guys, give me a minute.
There we go. I think that's Davey in the chat on my commenting as me there saying nothing like raw footage, the best. There we go. Okay. Ingrid, who's up in a minute, she's just said babies first as well. So yeah. Yeah,
definitely. And he's like, now I got my food. I'm hungry. Get in my belly, my food. That's what he's saying. He's about 3 weeks now.
3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks and what?
1 day.
And 1 day.
Do you know what? It feels like ages since I last saw you, actually, face to face, you two. Because when I saw you that day, it feels like ages, you know. But there we go. So Jessica White.
Jessica White, like I said, she's on a new path now. She's trying to turn everything around her, and she's going to do a few things. I got a funny feeling now, and when I mean a funny feeling, I feel like she's going to take up one of my spiritual courses. I really do feel like she's going to take up one of my spiritual courses, and she does. She's more welcome to come and do it because anyone's more welcome to come and do it. And I feel like she's really interested in how the spirit world works and the elements and the chakras. And I feel like, you know, she wants to seek more. And she have looked a little bit. I feel like she have looked into the witching stuff as well, and which I think she's going to speak to us about it very shortly. And the family spirit world is saying hi to you as well, darling. And don't worry about a thing. That's hot coffee.
Brilliant. Anything else for Jessica?
No, but I just would like to say, just if you're gonna paint your hallway, please choose the color light coffee brown because it's really relaxing for a hallway.
No worries. Trisha Walters just said 4 weeks tomorrow. Her little princess is her grandbaby. She is, but I don't like the term grandparent. Makes her feel old. But
Grandparent.
Trisha's only a little bit younger than me, so she's not that old.
It's grandparent because her daughter gives the child. So I'm sorry, Trish. I'm not picking on you. I just want to call you the grandma.
Nanny Trish. Nanny Trish. Emma Tonner also says, I miss having a newborn. My son is 2 now. It's flown by. Enjoy every second of them being so small. Embrace the night feed because, believe it or not, you do miss them. Jessica's also just said she's recently bought some tarot cards.
If you ever want to come over to my come sport and do a bit of course with us, in September we're gonna be opening a very big course in September and let people enjoy it. And it's not about like open. It's not about like how you should do it. It's about like working together and giving you that confidence ability. It's like with my tarot cards and my stones, and we basically have to get insurance out on them to make sure they don't get wrecked when we're doing spiritual readings as well. And it's all about learning new things as well.
Tracy little message from Tracy. He says, thank you, Drew and Dan. Drew just joined your page and sent you a message. Thank you very much. There we go. And a little message from Trisha for you.
I would love to, darling, but
I hope that was
you should know me not.
Jessica, I hope that was okay for you. It was only short and sweet, I know, but there we go. So one quick, she should have asked a question. Do you think she has a gift?
Me personally, when you put your mind to it, yes. You just got to move that stress out of your mind. Because what a lot of people do is they got the gift, but they put a lot of active in their mind. So say like Dan can do it if he wanted to, but he's got a lot of work on mind, a lot of back pass on. Yes, you have, Dan. Don't lie to anyone. And Dan can actually do it if he wanted to, but I personally think you have got a gift, and I'm personally saying that from an honest, true spiritual side of it as well, because you like doing stuff like this. You started doing it ages ago, and then you pulled back a bit because you've seen a lot of drama going on in the paranormal field. Like, I know certain other teams, which we're not mentioning on it, this is Dan's live. But personally, I know quite a few people, and I think you got it, all in heart. Seriously, I do think you got it. I have a gift of... I don't want to say that. I'm on stage stress. I really don't want to say that.
I'd use the term gobby. So that helps. And pop back on Friday, and we can or also send you a message directly, and we can certainly sort you out with a more in-depth reading, if that's okay. We've got 2 more to go, Drew. I hope that's okay, and I hope they're still with us. So we have Sarah Pattenden. Sarah Pattenden.
I love Paddington. Reminds me of Paddington Bear.
Spelled slightly differently, but I always remember when I was growing up, my mum had a proper Paddington Bear, but Pattendon is Sarah's surname. So I'm just wondering if Sarah is still with us. I think everybody's running over to John's live. So there we go. Sarah Louise Pattendon.
I am here. I can't blame people running over to John 6 Cents. You know, he's a good guy. He's a good lad.
We'll be checking over there afterwards, won't we? Anyway.
Yeah. Sarah Patterson. Okay, so Sarah, I think you need to start looking forward for what's coming around the corner. I think you don't need to look negative. You're very talented again. Personally, Spirit World is gone a bit light on me because obviously I've done so much reading. So they just want me to say to you, how you're going to do all this stuff is they are literally guiding you tonight in your dreams. They're guiding you and your family when you sleep. Nothing's going to happen really too bad. And I want you to realize how important you are to me and my team and to Tan as well. And I think that is a little bit of confidence, respect to you as well. And, you know, your family spirit guides, again, it's all to do with family spirit guides. They are there constantly watching over you. And I think you just need that little bit of respect in, okay? And don't worry about what people's going to say. Usually when this reading works, it usually works. And you're going to say to me, hey, Drew, last night you were correct, or you were somewhere on that line. And you'll say about the dream, and then you'll tell me about your dream, as a lot of people do, because I usually 99.5% I get that correctly. And that dream is very important to you. And that's not me being a big head, but that's me. It does happen quite often, actually, when I tell people this. It's creepy, it's weird, but hey, this is how good it is. And I just want you to know I'm there to give you comfort and support. And we will have a little chit chat on my personal page.
Awesome.
It is.
Sarah, I hope that makes sense. Was there anything more for Sarah at all, Drew?
I just think she's a lovely person.
Yeah.
She's a bit of a cutie, but pretty awesome.
So, Sarah, I hope that makes sense to you. And thank you for being so patient. Again, please pop over to Drew's page and send him a quick message and be able to give you a more in-depth reading. Got a message from Gemma Bradfield. Drew, you are amazing.
Oh, thank you, Gemma. I love you too, darling.
So last but not least on the list, waiting patiently, Ingrid. Ingrid, are you still in the chat? If you can just confirm for me, please. Now, just to let everybody know, so anybody else who is in the chat still, there we go. Sarah's just said, okie dokie, I'll message you in the morning after my dream. And then she said, thank you so much. That you're more than welcome, Sarah. Thank you for coming on. So Ingrid, are you still in the chat? Whilst I'm waiting for Ingrid, just to confirm whether she's still in the chat or not. She is. But very quickly, just anybody who hasn't been able to get a reading tonight, you are on the list ready for Friday. So please pop back over on Friday and we can certainly make sure you're given a reading then. So over to you, Drew.
Just having a bit of an exercise. Sorry,
Oh.
Logie, I can hear you. Okay, so okay. Have you got family members in a hospital right now or as a nurse? Because this is literally. Oh, signal went then. Hello?
You're good, mate. Sorry, I've just been sent a message that I was just having
I feel like I think Ingrid has got.
No.
Okay. she's going through some bit as well. She's going through some emotions, and I feel like you are trapped at the moment, and this is why I'm picking up as well. I feel like you're missing something, but I feel like someone's in a hospital or someone's going into a hospital, and that's why I'm picking up off her at this due time. Yes. I feel a lot confused and a lot of stress in this line of work as well. Ingrid, I can't say your name, I apologize, but Ingrid. I personally give out my heart to you a lot. I personally give out every single strength to you and a healing strength as well. And I would say, you know, everyone in this chat room, everyone of Dan as well, it will literally give out their respect and honor to you as well. Especially what you're going through, and especially that person, what they're going through as well. I think you know what I mean by this, because it's a lot of hard work being done, and I feel like we've had a bit of a lag in, so this is where we slowly start to lose the signal down. So I better make this one very quickly for her. I really, really do give out my love to you, okay? And I hope everyone. I have a lot going on. I was wondering if, Dan, if we can, like, all teams out there can give this person a bit of support as well, because you have got someone going through a certain illness through a hospital, and she's going through a major lot at the moment in time. And I feel like Pan and Postmortem and Claire Finds June Nicholas needs to give that support to this person as well, because she's highly going through a lot as well, like everyone else, but a little bit more situation. I feel like she's confused as well, and I feel like she doesn't know what to do because she's stuck at home as well, and other people are stuck at home, and I feel like she's trying to save lives a lot.
Okay. Yeah. So, Ingrid,
I don't feel like she's been treated.
Definitely. Davey's just popped a message on. David Mod, the moderator, he's just come on saying he's sending healing as well. And Cherry Wilman's just said love and confidence to you. And certainly, you know, we're all sending every bit of love and support we possibly can to you, Ingrid. And I hope that's brilliant. Thank you. I hope what Drew has said so far has helped in some way. Well, I will ask if you can send him a direct message through his page. I think that will be okay. Yeah. So it's a nasty C word, my friend. Ingrid herself. Yeah, Ingrid.
Cancer.
Yeah. Much love to you. I obviously, you know, we can all none of us can really sort of know how it is to go through that. I have had two family members in the last couple of years, one after the other, literally within a couple of months of each other. One was my mum, and one was my brother's fiance. They both had the same type of cancer themselves. So I've, you know, seen it. I've been through a lot of it, you know, linked with my mum, and seen a lot of what's happened. And you know, it's not a nice thing to go through, and you know, we'll send you all our love. Anytime you need to, pop us a message. If you need a chat or anything, pop us either of us a message. Any of the mods or the admins on my page will can see the messages and potentially can respond as well. And Drew is one of the mods as well, so he potentially may be able to see that message as well. But please pop onto his page, send him a message. Ingrid just asked a question, Drew. Is her mum with her?
This is who's been telling me. This is who's been telling me. So, personally, yes, she's definitely with her. She's warning me actually. It's a warning going on. She's because of the situation we're in right now. I don't usually do this sort of stuff, but on this line, we just all need to be supportive to this lady, if it's okay, guys. And that's why what I said right now is someone right. And my conclusion was correct, and her mother is guiding where she needs me to be guided to her to help her. And just to let her know she is all the way there with her through. And I feel like this is her mother guiding her. I feel like the same situation happened to her mother in many different ways. And this is what I picked up in my line of work. And I'm only saying yes because she asked me that straight up question.
I don't often get quite emotional, but I'll be honest with you. This is just since you started reading for Ingrid, I've been sat here thinking, and I've just been really feeling. You know, I'm not in any way psychic. I'm not a clairvoyant or anything, but I do believe I'm a bit of an empath. You know, Yancy, thank you. Cheers for coming on. Thank you. Good night, my friend. And I'm really feeling quite emotional at the minute, you know. Ingrid, anytime you need to, feel free to message us.
Energy, Dan.
Yeah, please feel free to message us anytime you need to, Ingrid. All right. Ingrid, try it. Don't cry. I mean, obviously, if you need to have a good cry, have a good cry. But as I say, please pop one of us a message. I will pop Drew's. If you look at the ticker across the bottom of the screen, you can see Drew's page name. So please pop him a message straight after the live, and he can have a little bit of. She just said her mum was a firecracker. Drew. So, Ingrid, thank you very much for coming on. Sending all our love to you. Just to say hello to a couple of people very quickly. Rachel High from New Zealand. June Kerry. We are finishing up for the night, unfortunately, now. Drew's been on for nearly 2.5 hours. But please pop on Friday, June, and see Drew then, if that's okay. So Ingrid, thank you very much for coming on. Sending all our love to you, everybody in the chat as well, everybody from the page. As I say, please pop Drew a message afterwards on his page. And I must make a shout out though to Andy Meakin. Andy's just sent me a message a little while ago. He said, fair play to you. I'm a big sufferer of anxiety. Been having lots of attacks lately, worried about everything. But watching you guys has helped me loads, to be honest. You're doing a great job, and I'm sure you're helping a lot of people out. He said, you're an inspiration. Never forget that. But you're helping a lot of people out there with it without even realizing it. Hope you didn't mind me sending this message, but you really are doing a brilliant job. And he said he felt I needed to be told. So thank you, Andy Meekins. Massive shout out to yourself. Means a lot that anybody thinks that just us coming on and having a chin wag sometimes, and yourself having you on here due to do some readings means a lot. That everybody, anybody feels that we're doing them or helping them out in any way. So. Now I'm going to say again to everybody, thank you very much for coming on. Thank you to my admin Trisha, my moderators Davey, who's on tonight as well, and massive thank you to Drew especially for being such a trooper for nearly 2.5 hours. Guys, we shall see Drew again on Friday. I'll be back with you tomorrow night, hopefully with Trisha on screen, and we've got Charlene Lowe Kemp on Paraslam. Tuesday night, I am doing the new chat zone, as I'm calling it, and I've got Drew. I've got get my names out. Cole James from Paranormal Uncovered with us on Tuesday night. And then Wednesday night is Gemma Bradfield, Queen Bee, doing more readings. So if you want to come and have a chat and have a reading from Gemma as well, you're more than welcome. Come across and have a word with her on Wednesday. Guys, thank you very much. Please stay safe, and thank you for coming on to the chat, and to everybody also who came into the studio and had a chat face to face. And please, everybody, pop over to Drew's page, give him a like and a share, and we'll see you all soon. Thanks very much, guys. Be safe.
Safe.